As soon as the decay reaches the inside of a tooth, it will usually kill that tooth. But it's a dangerous, big decision. It's a question of whether you risk killing the tooth, which is the technique of doing multiple fillings over and over again, or do you risk this? Can we possibly stop the decay? Can we reverse the damage? Not all cavities have to be filled. Sometimes cavities can be healed. Hi, I'm Ellie Phillips, and in this video I'm going to talk about cavities and how they form and what you can do about it if you are motivated, how you can heal them. If you enjoy this video, I have a website where you can learn more. You have links to the products that I suggest as part of my complete mouth care system. And also there's a video boot camp, an oral health video boot camp that actually explains how you can work to eliminate, to prevent, and to even heal cavities. So can a cavity reverse itself? I want to talk about a lady who came to me because her daughter had gone to the dentist and they had taken an x-ray of her front teeth. What's happened is the decay is here between her two front teeth. And the decay has broken through the enamel in both of these two front teeth, and it is now traveling into the dentin, the porous layer of the tooth between the enamel and the inside live part of the teeth. Now, the dentist says she must do a filling, and she must do it immediately, because he is very worried about the health and the vitality keeping this tooth alive. We know that as soon as the decay reaches the inside of a tooth, it will usually kill that tooth. And when you have a dead tooth, then you need to have the dead tooth either extracted or you'll have a root canal, and that's a story for another day. But it's a dangerous, big decision that this mother now has to take, because if she waits, the dentist is too worried to wait because he is sure that it's going to kill the tooth. She came to me to ask my advice, and I can only tell her that if she was my daughter, I would not rush to fill these teeth. And the part of the story that you need to know is she's working with a pediatric dentist, because these teeth are the teeth of a 9-year-old. These teeth have only been in that child's mouth for 3 years. To have a cavity this size in the front of these teeth is horrific. And if these teeth are simply filled, if the mother went ahead, filled these teeth and never spoke to me, I will guarantee that a white plastic filling in these two teeth will behave as a plaque magnet, will actually pull plaque to the edges of these teeth, because it's a very difficult filling to do between two central incisors. This means that probably in less than 13 years, somewhere between 10 and 13 years, when this child is a teenager of about 19, those fillings will need to be replaced because they will have decayed around the edges. So, okay, even if she has a brilliant dentist who does a really good job at the age of 19 to refill those teeth, which by then would be way bigger, and even if he doesn't kill the inside live part of the teeth at that event, 13 more years, when she is about 33 years old, more plaque will have attracted to the edge of this white plastic filling. So by 33 years old, this child is going to have dead teeth anyway. I told the mother, it's a question of whether you risk killing the tooth at the age 33, which is the technique of doing multiple fillings over and over again, or do you risk this? Can we possibly stop the decay? Can we reverse the damage and help these teeth to heal? The first thing to do, if this is your child, is to find out, why did this happen? What caused this? Why is it so unusual? Because the pediatric dentist was horrified to take this x-ray and find this. And I said, yes, this is very, very unusual in a 9-year-old front incisor tooth. Front incisor teeth are very strong. They have really flat enamel that doesn't attract a lot of plaque. So what was going on? Why did this occur? The first question I asked the little girl is, what's your favorite food? And it should be no surprise that it was Skittles. How many Skittles do you think a day you can eat? And if you know anything about my philosophy of eating, you want to eat and drink everything in a session. Finish, and then have a big gap before you eat and drink again. Skittles, sort of, the way they work, it doesn't occur like that. You can be eating one Skittle after another, not to point out Skittles, just one of these candies, but the problem with candies that come in these bags, it's easy for it to take hours. And every time you start a candy, you begin the demineralization process. You are pulling minerals out of those teeth, and it requires a gap of an hour somewhere for the minerals to go back in. In harmony with the Skittles, this young girl was pretty much addicted to soda. And my question to her is, do you drink it through a straw? And she does. Because that's exactly what I would see happening. The plaque multiplying because of the Skittles, the soda, which is more damaging than sugar, causing this to occur. And she has 15 other cavities that are starting on her back teeth at the same time. So for this child, she's either going to walk into a treatment nightmare for the rest of her life, or she's going to become very mature at the age of 9 with the help of her mother and parents and family and friends, I hope, who see the value of reversing the damage. Because not only will, if she can reverse this damage on these 2 front teeth, at the same time, because we address the entire mouth environment, we're not just trying to put some nanohydroxyapatite on a couple of teeth and patch them up. I am going to change the entire mouth environment. I want to help her develop healthy habits that are going to allow her teeth to mineralize themselves every day, after every meal, all day, every day, weekends, all the time. I am going to help her learn how the mouth can defend itself, but not in the assault of never-ending sugar and acidity. And it is really exciting because this 9-year-old is engaged and wants to do this. And in 3 months, I have asked that they should go back to the dentist and retake this x-ray. And what I hope to see is that the enamel crystals here on the outside of the teeth have either completely remineralized or are working to mineralize themselves to closure. Now, old dentists will say that this never closes. I would dispute that because with the use of xylitol, we end up getting rid, and also the products of my complete mouth care system, which she is using, we will get rid of any infection in here. It's going to go away. And within 6 months, I would expect, with a compliant, motivated patient, that the enamel will be intact. The next time that I post about this case, I would hope to see an x-ray that looks like this, where we can trace the outside enamel being intact, even if there's a shadow still underneath of the not completely mineralized inside of the tooth. I would expect the superficial cavities on all the back teeth to have quickly mineralized. This is a difficult area. This will take a little longer. And what I am suggesting for her is at the toothpaste stage of my complete mouth care system, which she is using, she will floss a little bit of toothpaste, which contains more minerals that are necessary. So we're not relying just on her saliva. We're going to put a little Crest cavity protection toothpaste flossed up and down in here so that that can help put minerals in here, and she will be using all the other products of the Complete Mouth Care system. I will keep you updated.